Tower. It's the GUNTOWER Day. Big Halo 3. Technically Halo 2. Halo 3. Tower. Plasma mortar. Hello, I'm Rejected Shotgun, your host for the events of today's stream. I'm so glad you could make it here with me today. I have been looking forward to your arrival for quite some time today. It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're looking forward to the content of today's stream. Hello. Today we're gonna do something pretty cool. Pretty dang cool, man. We're gonna do a cool thing. Massive. Why are you? Is it called the Weevil? Is that what it's written? I'm looking this up. Halo 2 Covenant Guntower. Okay, I'm looking. I don't. Halo Weevil. What is the Weevil? It is the Weevil. What? Dude, it's literally called the Weevil. That's... God. It's literally called the Weevil. Are you kidding me? What? Who named it that? That's a terrible name. Name it the Weasel in game. No. The Weasel is reserved for only great things. Actually, this is pretty great. So, listen. The Weevil. Are you kidding? For real? The UNSC name? True, actually. Actually, what is a Weevil? Isn't that like a tiny bug or something? Weevil. Yeah, it's an insect. Bro, a Weevil's an insect. That's a nothing name. They couldn't even come up with like a spooky ghost name. Like, bro, just play Phasmophobia and open the journal. Pick one of the names. There's your COV vehicle name. It's not that hard! Jesus. Anyway. Well, this sucks. I guess that's the whole intro. Now we can actually just get on with stuff. This is probably fun. This is good enough. Yeah, what do you guys think of the map? Looks pretty cool, right? I baked lighting before the stream after I was working on some cool stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna get up now. Whee! Check it out. Okay, don't look at that. Do not look at the... that was an accident. I didn't mean for it to look like that, but who cares? Look, the lighting's baked on medium, no less. Look how nice it is. It's also pretty nice. Look at the way the orange lighting of the ground bounces up onto the lower half of the Pillar of Autumn, or whatever the name of the ship will end up being. I don't know. For the time being, I'm going to call this the Pillar of Autumn, and you guys are just going to accept that, and that's going to be the dynamic we have together. Deal? It's a deal. You don't respond. You just say yes. Wait, the map is actually looking good. It could look a lot better if I didn't have a bunch of rough, random-ass vertices, triangles all over the place. No texture painting, no trees, no rocks, no decorators. But yeah, with lighting, it actually looks pretty good. The mountains look decent. This little area, even though it's still messy and needs to be cleaned up, it's also looking pretty decent. The shadows are pretty cool and dramatic over here, though I will be adding a bunch of lighting. Probably a big purple light tube will emit from wherever this thing goes down. It's rough, but it's nice. Better than when I last saw it. Yeah, it's still a lot more to do, admittedly. There's still a lot more to do. I've just been experimenting with terrain and stuff, but it's getting there slowly but surely. It's getting there. That takes me back to 2006. Good. That's the goal. This is going to be the extinction that we never got. Look, even the scarab's already here. Pillar of autism. Me for real, dude. No, this is looking pretty good, though, actually. The cave is nice and spooky. Maybe this will turn into a flood cave or something. I don't know. We'll see. But we're getting there. But that said, Pillar of Autumn interior or what? Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of interior stuff. I'm more than likely going to slap the hangar bay, the same one from Huge Grass, onto this ship. Still kind of 50-50 on it, but, you know, Extinction had that. It was kind of classic. I don't want to just shove a bunch of air vehicles in the map, if I'm being honest, but also, what is the map without the giant hangar? You know what I mean? Looking like a teenager now than last time I watched the stream. Okay, to be fair, I did shave. Okay. I am still 26 years old. Am I 25 or 26? I don't even remember, dude. Who cares? What's important? You kind of need a hangar? Yeah. Well, I was going to originally have like a human base spawn type thing down here, and you got to like drive your mammoth slowly but surely all the way through here, and then and then there's some, I don't know, an objective here. There's a big covenant objective thingy. But you know what I mean. It's whatever. But the bridge looks pretty cool. Right? I think the bridge is pretty rad. Like, it's got little panels and stuff, little detail map panels here, so you can get some like close-up detailing, and then from far away it looks cool too. Wow. Maybe some pillar bottom point defense guns. I don't know if there's going to be any point to the point defense guns, because this is actually the attacker spawn. If this was a defender spawn, then I would feel like it's more purposeful, but not really. The bridge texture is blurry, not true. The bridge texture is actually extremely high detail. Look at that. Look at that. See that? Look at that. Not blurry at all. It's actually extremely crisp. They are building a bridge. That's right. You're damn right. But yeah, it's still really early days, but it's getting there. Oh, check this out. Look how massive, dude. Look how massive this area is. The longsword fits. The gigantic, enormous longsword comfortably fitting inside this huge cave. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I spent a lot of today actually working with a bunch of AIs to script. Oh my god, what a view, dude. That's a beautiful view. Can we just appreciate what a beautiful view that is? Oh my god. I want to post that on like Twitter or something, bro. Holy shit. Purdy, very purdy. That's so nice. Dude, I'm gonna post that on Twitter. That looks so good. I'm gonna give it a caption, say like, God, I love Halo modding or something. Maybe like, God, I love making modded maps for Halo 3. No, how do I write that better? God, I love Halo 3 modded maps. I love making Halo 3. That is just such a beautiful view right there. God, I hate the name Weevil. Real, dude. My cat's name is Weasel, but Weevil? That's the name of a literal bug, okay? That's ridiculous. The Twitter is posted, or the tweet. Fuck, who cares? Moving on. Oh, we don't have audio. That's like half the experience. What is this soundtrack that I'm listening to right now? What are we... This is Destiny 2 Beyond Light. Beyond this deck. Alright, we're gonna play some In Amber Clad. It's one of my favorite tracks. We're good. Desu posted, God, I hate the Weevil. Alright. Moving on. Moving on. Let's fly the longsword around. How does the longsword feel on this map? Is it still just like a massive vehicle, or does it feel like it might be in place? We're boosting at max speed with the longsword. And we're going across the map pretty quickly, actually. Just call it the cut. I don't know about that. Is that the Combat Involved interior or custom made one? It's the Combat Evolved Anniversary interior. If flying across the map with the longsword is pretty quick, I gotta be honest. I mean, the longsword's always been an extremely fast vehicle, but even for a map of this scale, it's wild. Look how good the lighting looks, by the way. The orange lighting of the hills bouncing up against the Covenant ship looks so good. My goodness, that's crazy. The orange bounce lighting is so nice to see. I absolutely love it. It's so good. Okay, yeah, this feels pretty good to fly around. I'll admit it. At RTX remix? No! It's way too much effort. I'll do space mod when? One day. I'm not working on all these mods. When will the terrain deform to the carrier's impacts? I don't know. Whenever I get around to it, to be honest. I still have well over half the map to sculpt. I have only done like one hillside to a point where I'm happy with. This is this is getting there. It's okay. This one is really boring, but it's okay as well. It's passable. This giant blob needs to be better. I've only probably done about half of the area down here, like from the middle. This area I like. This area I like a little bit, and this one needs a lot of work. So I need more work over there, more work over there, more work on the sides. Ton of work in the giant open main battlefield area. Ton of work on the side cave areas. I need to figure out what the hell I'm even going to do for the Covenant area back here, because let's be honest, that's the third entire section of the map. Very early still. A lot, and I'm spending a lot of time on this. Dude, check this out. Check this out, okay? I was talking to ChatGPT. We were having a great conversation, great time. We go way back. ChatGPT basically automatically applies materials for me. I spent like, I would say it was around 20 minutes. And I was going back and forth getting ChatGPT to write a script that would automatically apply materials to this. And I did clean it up by hand quite a bit. But it auto-applied a large portion of the materials to this mesh after I told it what to do. And it's so nice. It also automatically generates the skybox for me. Admittedly, it's not perfect. It's a little cursed. But I got ChatGPT to write a script that automatically sets up the skybox. It generates like this grid. And then it like fills in the insane amount of edge loops and pulls them in on like a specific axis. And it's really useful. It's not perfect. I'm gonna have to get a better script for whenever I finally am like done with it, because the corners are a little bit cursed, but it's super useful. Super useful. Sonic X, thank you so much for the $5. Appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate it. Will the Jets and Mythos be on Extinction? Just something curious since I played the Halo 1 Extinction. I don't have any plans to do the Mythos right now. I would like to do it one day potentially, but to be honest, the Mammoth is just a better Mythos, like gameplay-wise. It's got the gigantic cannon on it, and it's also like a troop carrier at the same time, so you can drive it around, and you can get the weapon equivalent of the Mythos cannon. Obviously, this isn't done yet, and it just shoots nukes right now, but like, this is the Mythos cannon. And it's a multi-crew vehicle as well. So, theoretically, hypothetically, this is just a better Mythos, gameplay-wise. Miss the Godzilla breaks? I mean, we could still have Godzilla breaks. I could spawn in Godzilla right now. I'm just saying. All it would take is for me to just scroll through a couple folders, decide to look through and see if I have somewhere in a folder, somewhere, somehow, perhaps. Oh my god, wow, look at that. It's Godzilla. No way. How did he get here? Well, that's just incredible. How did that happen? Oh, he didn't set up his animations at all. Oh. It's charging. It's charging! Or just blew everything up. How do the cliffs look now? The big lighting? Way better, Davy Jones. Way better. Look at that. This is the cliffs on the bright side. I think they look pretty darn good, all things considered. These are the cliffs over here on this side with the sun shining down at just the right angle to highlight some of the detailings of it with that angle that I pulled it back on. I think it looks great. I love it. It totally just was the unbaked lighting. I think it's really nice now. Really, really nice. Well done. I mean, to be honest, I didn't really do anything to make it look better. It just, the lighting saved it. But I'm happy with it. I think it's cool. I think it's pretty nice. So upset that the US release for -1 is in September? Yeah. I mean, the official release is in September. I couldn't wait. Ugh. God. Blood rock. It's time for the gun tower, though. You guys probably know that the Covenant Weevil is a very cool gun tower that looks neat. Looks pretty dang neat. Halo Weevil. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I hate Covenant pronunciation so much. The Zoop pattern Weevil, dude, I'm so glad I don't read the books. I hate this shit so much, I'm gonna be honest. It's super annoying, and I know I'm a hater for that, but it bothers me. I don't know what to say. I don't know why. I don't know why it bothers me. It just does. I think it's stupid. The Zoop pattern Weevil. Dude, oof. Anyway, I love this thing. This is the H2A model, obviously. I want to use the Halo 2 Classic model, but then obviously I want to, you know, give it a little bit of love in Halo 3, because that's pretty important to me. Is there more than one pattern? Why specify it otherwise? I'm not sure, to be honest. It's just lore stuff, you know. It's like related to the, like, it's by assembly forges. What up, RJ? Good to catch a stream. Hey, good to see you, Wolf. Thanks for tuning in. Use a Halo 2 Classics model. It has a destroyed variant. Does it really? I didn't know it had a destroyed variant. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely going to be using the Classic model. Anything Halo 2 Anniversary just sadly does not fit the art style of Halo 3. So I'm just going to have to, you know, use the Halo 2 one. All right, so let me set it up real quick. I'm going to find all the folders and stuff. I got to go to the Halo 2 editing kits, which I already did. Wow. I forget the name of the object, though. It's tags, objects, vehicles. Is it? Oh, yeah, COV GUNTOWER. I already made a full drivable version of it in Halo 2. I never did, like, damage states for it, but there's a full drivable version of it that I made in Halo 2. I believe this is the actual render model here. And I could probably get... I should probably make my own collision model and stuff and physics model. Yeah, I'm going to make my own physics model and stuff. There's no telling how good or bad the physics and collision from Halo 2 is, so I might as well make my own, I think. Well, you know what? I'll just export it anyway. Where's the harm in that, right? We just get it all into Blender, and then... I gotta be honest, okay? Seeing this thing in Halo 3's engine is gonna look so good. It's gonna look really damn good. And I'm genuinely excited to see it. Like, this thing is gonna look awesome. I'm gonna upscale all the textures. I'm gonna do some upscaling on the model. And we're gonna be using Halo 3's materials with that beautiful Covenant glossy iridescent sheen. It's gonna be fucking peak, man. It's gonna be so good. Sonic X with the $5 again. Thank you very much for the support. Appreciate it. True that the Mammoth may be a better Mythos, but the Mythos needs love too. You can't beat the classics. I mean, I still want to do it. The Mammoth makes it so it's not really like I'm in a rush, but I do still want to do it because it would be cool. Is this? Oh, this is the Halo 2 Anniversary concept. That's pretty cool. Okay, but let's get the model and let's get it in game ASAP. So here's Halo 2. We're going to do Tool, Extract, Render Data. We're going to do Objects, Vehicles, COV GUNTOWER? It's COV GUNTOWER. Let's see how good I am. There we go. Nice. Okay, then on top of that, we're going to do Extract Physics Data, so we can get the physics model out of it. And then we're going to do Extract Collision Data, get that as well. And then that'll be everything we need, you know, like minus the textures. Boom! The dude's done. I don't know what the destroyed model looks like, but now I'm a bit curious. Thinking Elite is submissive in bed, man? I don't care. Don't want to know. Don't want to think about that as nasty. I'm not that kind of Halo fan. Same model used in E3? Oh, that's pretty rad. Data. Alright, I'm going to open Blender and get this open in the background so we can all see together what this looks like. So here it is. Render, physics, and collision folders. Let's get the render model first. I'm not going to do the other level of details. I'm only going to do the highest level of detail. I'm not an optimization kind of guy. I don't give a frick, dude. Okay? Pardon my French, but I don't give a frick about optimization, okay? What is Covenant GUNTOWER shield? What is that? Oh, there's a shield down here. I presume this is used to damage it? I don't think you can damage these in Halo 2, can you? Like, these are invincible, right? Is that right? I'm just going to assume I'm right there. Let's see what kind of markers that is. So the driver, this is interesting. Driver goes here, I guess. Driver enters down below. You actually do get in from the bottom of it. That's fine. They're not damageable in Halo 2. Okay, I'm getting mixed signals. Mixed signals between everybody in chat right now. I would not be surprised, given how much content was cut from Halo 2, that they were, like, supposed to be damageable, but just ended up not being damageable. Okay, let's import the destroyed one too. I want to see that. That's pretty cool. So the destroyed one is just a bit mangled overall. Nothing too crazy if I'm being honest. Yeah, it's a thing. I guess I'll keep it in. Give it a region. Geometry data, Halo regions. Oh yeah. Let's not do the L5 name stuff, the level of detail 5. We'll just call everything standard gun tower and destroyed gun tower. We'll hide that for now. Let's get the collision model in and see if that one's any good. I don't know if the collision or physics model are going to be any good on this, but hey, guess we'll find out. Okay, so good. It's got the big physics regions. So that's good. I won't have to make those. It's got its material set to metal. I'm going to call it gun tower. And that's a good physics or a good collision model. It's very optimized. I'll keep it. It does need a core though. At some point I'll have to make the core here. That way it can be destroyed and damaged. Be cool to have the turret pop off like the Halo 3 AA turret. We'll see. I might actually end up doing my own kind of damage state stuff for it when it comes to that. But at the very least, I just want to get it in game. Get that going. All right, so let's see. The region standard gun tower. The same there. Okay, now let's just import all the physics objects and see if that's any good. And if it is, we might just be like mostly done with this pretty quickly. Okay, so collisions there. I'm gonna be honest, this is an extremely mid-tier physics model. And we can do way better than that. It's really good as a base, admittedly. But yeah, we can do way better than that. Like the top gun tower part here definitely should have like, you know, physics. Skiff would just be a better Warthog. I wish we got to see the Skiff. That would have been cool. I saw some videos of the Skiff like briefly in game, but anyway, I think this is good. We can get this in game. Does all of this have its region set? Standard gun tower? It does. Okay, so I can literally get this in game in Halo 3 ASAP, but we're not going to do that just yet. Because what I want to do is I want to slap the textures on this before we get it in game. And then here in Blender, I want to run a subdivision surface on this to get the model resolution even higher. Because if you notice, areas like around here are all very blocky. It's not ideal. And we should really spend some time making this thing cleaned up and looking good. Because right now it's, I'm going to be honest, it's a little rough. It could use some love and giving it a little bit of care. Seems like it might be kind of important. So let's grab the textures. I actually don't know what all the textures it uses are, so let's find them. We're going to open Halo 2. This is the Halo 2 file browser, more or less. We're going to go to Objects, Vehicles, Covenant Gun Tower, Bitmaps. So we have Base, Shield, and Turret Dead. Interesting. Take a look at these. Okay, that's pretty much what I expected. Not bad. Alright, so let's grab those textures. The way I'm going to grab the textures is I'm going to rip them out of the OG Xbox Halo 2 maps using a very useful community-made tool known as Reclaimer. You guys know Reclaimer. I use it all the time. Hey, yo, Rusty Quarters. Thank you for the 5, man. Appreciate the support. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Elephant-style Easter egg. String plus press X to flip. Big stupid bug. Deal. Please add Rocket Hog to GitHub, I beseech thee. Yeah, you know what? I can add the Rocket Hog to GitHub. Remind me after stream, like shoot me a ping on Discord or something, Rusty, and I'll throw it up there, because as far as I can recall, the Rocket Hog is like done. I think I might have to rehook up certain things, but it should be fine. It should be really easy. Okay, so we want Old Mombasa has got the gun tower, and the name of those bitmaps are literally COV gun tower. They're all just COV gun tower. Cool. Here's COV gun tower base. I am going to, I'm just gonna extract them all as is. So give me 1 second. while I extract all these. To GUNTOWER. Save that. Save the... I'm gonna give this the name Z-Bump. I don't know what the difference here is. I guess that's just like a broken up one. Shield. Very straightforward. It's the shield. Alright, the turret is the turret. The bump map, aka the Z bump map, and the dead version of that thingy. Very cool. Okay, nice. So now we can put those textures on here in Blender, which will give us a bit of an understanding of what we're looking at. They're going to be a little dark, admittedly, because I kept their alpha maps, which in Blender translates to them looking a little bit dark in color, a little hard to see. Let me save, actually. I haven't saved this project, and that always gives me the heebie-jeebies. Okay, it's saved. Now, you know what, actually? I want to grab all those textures, and I want to put them into the new COV GUNTOWER folder. Models. We've got this folder now, which is where I want to grab everything from, so we'll do that. And we'll do the base texture. Oh, this is for the turret. Never mind. We do turret texture. And then we'll grab the normal map. Hook the normal map up to the normal map slot. Grab the GUNTOWER turret Z-bump map, set it to a non-color texture. And is that really it? It just goes on the inside? That's the whole turret texture for... Oh, no. I'm just being dumb. Bro, what? Can I not... Control C, control everything, copy. Okay, that's fine, Blender. I've done that many times in the past, but we're just not going to do that today because Blender didn't feel like it. I will do the turret Z bump again. That should auto non-color. I'm gonna go to the base texture for it. I don't mind the Kraken. I'm not a huge fan of the Kraken, to be honest. I don't know. It just looked odd to me. I was never a huge fan of it. It was an interesting idea. It just felt like a... I hate to say it, just felt like a worse Scarab. A less interesting Scarab. Okay, so there's our basic GUNTOWER textures. So I don't want to... Now that I got this hooked up, that's great and everything, but... what I actually want to do is take the model here and do a very scary thing. Let's see if this works. Import fixup. Does that work? I don't think it did. Well, whatever. Oh wait, it did work. Sorta. It merged everything. No, I lied. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear the normal split data stuff. Then I'm going to shade auto smooth. What? Is that what it's called now? Shade. I guess they changed it in Blender 4.2. We do shade auto smooth. And the angle at 30 degrees is good. What happened to the shade smooth by angle? What if I apply this? Do we get to see? Okay, so we do see some sharps. That was useless. We're not going to use that. We're going to do some manual shading stuff here. But before... No, yeah, we're going to do that first. We're going to do very lovely sharp edges all the way up and around this model, which will not take more than just a handful of minutes. Yeah, this thing looks great. I genuinely feel that. I think it looks great, but it should get a little bit of love and care as far as the angles and stuff on it go. For example, this area here where I'm marking all these faces, the thing that's bothering me a lot is just... Like, look at that. See how it's all smooth, that shading, and then watch this. Mark sharp. Boom. Look at that. Nice and clean. Those sharp edges look good. There's one thing I see that a lot of Halo modders do in the community, and it makes their work look way worse than it should, even though they did almost everything right to, like, the absolute maximum. Not even shaders can save you if you do not mark your sharps. Marking sharps when you're doing Halo mods, clear all the normal split data, mark your sharps, and things will look so much better. It's crazy. It's like a night and day difference, to be honest. The shading is just completely different when you mark sharps. Which is why I'm willing to spend the time to do this horribly tedious process. And luckily for me, I'm working on a Halo 2 model right now, which is so, like, low poly enough that it's not really going to be an issue. We'll be making it high poly shortly. Can you select an entire edge at once in Blender? You can. As you can see, I did 2 there. I actually got quite a few more there. But this model is not merged together completely. That very rarely works, unfortunately, for the sake of time. Actually, wait, is this all? This isn't even all merged. No wonder. Hold on, merge by distance. There we go. And now it's horrendously ugly. Yeah, well, so what I'll do is I'm going to merge by distance. We'll get the whole model together like that. And now I basically get to the arbiter of, like, what is this going to look like? Oh, that cleared a bunch of my sharps, dude. Oh, man. Okay, we'll do these real quick again. Maybe now we actually can select the edges all at once, because it's all merged together. We lost so much geometry data. Mark those sharps, and look how much better that looks. That's so clean. Just by, like, before, look at that. That shading is horrible. Like, if you're importing anything from anywhere, look how horrible that shading is on this big curvy bit, right? It looks weird, like something's wrong. You almost can't even put your finger on it. You mark a sharp, and it's just perfect. Oh, it's so much better. Never underestimate that. That's so, so important. And, like, this whole area now looks blobby because I merged all the vertices together because I didn't want to just, like, keep all the exact Halo 2 data. Hide the armature so I can see in here. And now I'm going to do all of these harsh edges in here. Watch. Boom! Night and day difference. You'll love to see it. The top one there versus the bottom one there. That is the difference that marking your sharps makes. I know I'm, like, really harping on this point, but, like, damn, dude, that's such a huge difference. Use the A gun's projectile with dips since it acts like the Wraith in Halo 2. You know, actually, that's a very, very interesting point. I was thinking about this earlier when I decided I was going to do this for today's stream. I have not decided yet how I'm going to have the projectile acting. Like, obviously, I want it to be like how it was in Halo 2 as much as I can. But, you know, I get as much creative freedom as I allow myself here, so... I could do something different with it. I could be inspired by the Halo 3 one where it shoots that like hyper quick beam. Boom! God, that's so satisfying. I swear that'll never get old. That is so satisfying. Maybe shoot a scarab beam that is affected by gravity, so you have to archer stream. No, it's definitely gonna shoot a single shot, for sure. I'm not gonna do a beam with it because I want it to be how it is in Halo 2. You know, it shoots like a charge up and then bam. Okay, good. Okay, let's try that on the other side. We do this bit here, this bit here. Oh, not that one. Looks good. Mark those sharps. Nice. Oh, this is so satisfying, man. I gotta say, I know that this might not like. I always say this because I'm a little, you know, as a streamer, I want my content to be like crazy entertaining. But like, I know this might not be the most entertaining thing ever, but every time I hit mark sharps, it's so satisfying. For me, it's like one of those TikToks or those YouTube shorts where like they're like cutting soap and you're just like, oh, that's so satisfying. Oh, just absolutely wonderful. How does that look? Do I wanna? No, I don't want to put a sharp there. Mark that. Oof. Oof. Okay, but there are... I think these are supposed to be sharpened down here. This whole, like, thing. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be sharp. Maybe not these two? Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like that. Does it go up? I don't think so. I think it's just like that. Yeah, that looks cool with that sharp there too. Okay, that's pretty cool. What about these for you? Nah, I'm not gonna put those there. That'll mess with the shading, I think. Unless... No, I don't know. I don't know, but what I do know is that it would be very satisfying to get everything on this top part nice and cleaned up. There we go. Oh, that's so much better. Dude, that's so clean. I like it. That's pretty good. Also, I do have to do this. In case you were wondering like why I'm not using... You are aware of how much easier this could theoretically be, and you're curious why I'm not using Halo 2 shading data. It's because I'm going to be up-resing the model using a subdivision modifier, and you basically are required to mark the sharp angles of a model in order to preserve the shape. Because when you subdivision a model and you like add more vertices to it, it basically turns it into a blob. But by marking these areas, these shapes, you preserve the very defined and important shapes of the model, and that's why I'm marking all these sharps. Oh, much better. Okay, I think, yeah, this bit here, these bits down the side need to be sharp as well, and they kind of come into this boxy shape here. But I do believe they continue down like that, and through there. Come out the other side. Like that. Okay. They connect that right there? Should I do that? Yeah, let's do that. Mark sharps. Mark these sharps as well. The Tyrant was basically a Covenant Mac turret? Was it? The Tyrant never felt like it was some crazy, insanely powerful thing to me, to be honest. Like, it was certainly strong. But, like, a Mac cannon emplacement? I feel like that's a lot. Mac cannon is something else, you know? You dig? Never really shoots at you, though. I mean, yeah. If any giant Covenant cannon shot at the player, you'd be cooked in an instant. It'd be over. Okay, so far so good. The entire top part of this has like perfect shading. I think for the most part it's perfect shading. It looks really good. There's a couple of these little bits and bobs. I'm not really sure what these are supposed to be honest. They're like little supporting pillar beam things. I almost... Oh, that's exactly what they are. They're there to hold up everything. I almost think I should not mark sharps on those. We'll see. I'll think about clearing up those sharps after... How do I bring everything together? Okay, what is the... Do I... No, I think it's all supposed to be smooth. Well, the shading should be better soon enough. And this whole thing at the bottom, I believe, is supposed to be just completely rounded. Though, I would not be surprised if it looked way better having this part right here be sharpened. I think this is going to be kind of huge. Yeah, I think that'll be kind of a big deal to have that be a sharpened edge right there. Okay, then there's the bottom part. Now, like... Damn. Doing the bottom part is going to be interesting, to be sure. Like, obviously, the bottom part needs to have, like, all this shading here. Watch in awe. See that weird dark shading around the edges there? Boom. Better. Same thing applies down here. I want to keep this edge sharp, but we're going to make it high poly soon, so I don't want to mess with that too much. So we do want these marks sharp, of course. And then there's a bunch of these edges here. This is going to be interesting. It's me, John Halo. Guys, John Halo. Shout out real John Halo in the chat. Amazing, dude. Amazing work. Huge fan. Huge fan. Alright. We shouldn't have too much more to go here. Because I don't want to like go too heavy with the marking of sharped edges here. There's definitely some particular cases where it'd be better to leave the model with just kind of a blobby shading set. A little bit less detail. There's not really any way to know for sure till I apply the subdivision modifier, but we're almost there. Almost at the point where I apply it. One more of these little barricade type things, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, there. And then we drag this sharp line all the way there. Mark those sharps. Definitely got to mark the inner sharps here. I totally forgot to do that. Nice, that's better. Actually, dude, shout out me, okay? Not to toot my own horn, but this model that I'm doing right now is actually going to have better shading than the Halo 2 one, which admittedly was kind of blobby. The dev responsible for doing the shading on it didn't do necessarily a perfect job, alright? It'd be like that sometimes. Yo, Demon, thanks for the $5, man. Good to see ya. Appreciate the $5. Thank you, thank you. Which is creepier, having a chorus sing your theme song or having children sing your theme song? I would say put them together and you get the creepiest outcome, which is a chorus of children singing your theme song. That just sounds horrifying, if I'm being honest. You know, like, I feel like horror movies do that a lot. They'll have like a chorus of children doing their little sing-songy thing. You're just like, ugh. Ugh. This is terrible. Why are they doing it? Make them stop immediately. Dev hell on an object you only see once or twice will do that to the shading. Very true. But it's satisfying for me, you know? I get the satisfaction of being like, hey, I'm gonna make this look better than it ever had previously. So that's pretty cool. And this isn't even the high poly version yet. Okay, so far so good. Now I gotta work my way down to the leg. So we've done the entire upper part. We've done this lower bit here with all the shading on this, and you know, it's pretty nice. But now we gotta add some definition to the legs and stands. As you can see, you can tell there's some underlying shapes there, but they're just blobs. They're not really defined yet. So it's gonna be up to me here to really define those shapes. And I think the best way to start here is like the underside. Oh man, there's a whole underside. Good God! I didn't want to do any of it. Damon, thank you for the $5, man. I really appreciate that. Again, thank you. He said, by far the creepiest song I've ever heard came from a cartoon called Centaur World, of all things. The song is called The Nowhere King. I'm going to be honest, that is a really fucking creepy name. That's really, really creepy. The Nowhere King? That genuinely sounds like it came out of like a creepypasta or something. When I was 12 years old, there was this show that came on my TV every night at 3 a.m. called Centaur World. It seemed like it was not a big deal or anything, just a regular kids show, you know? Like some show like that. How do I want to handle this shading? I think for these little side bits here, they've got like, what do they look like textured? What are you? Oh, they're literally just like support shapes. Okay, so they should be rounded. The intention was for them to be kind of rounded here, so they will keep their roundness, methinks. Are they supposed to be round? Maybe they are supposed to be round. Are these supposed to have sharp edges? Dang, the shading on this is so nice. I can't tell if the bottom parts are supposed to be sharp. Like, I think these might actually... Let's try marking them sharp. Yeah, I don't think those are supposed to be marked sharp. I think these are kind of supposed to be blobs. I may have over-sharpened here. I'll leave the shading as it seems to... it's supposed to be here. Demon with another $5. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. He said, by far the creepiest song I've ever heard. Oh, no, wait. That was just delayed. Fuck. I look like an idiot now. Guys, please. Don't make fun of me, okay? Okay, what does the texture look like here? Do I mark a sharp here? I actually don't know if I need to mark sharps on like any of this at this point. It's actually kind of fine. Although, okay, I should be not necessarily marking sharps everywhere now. I think it's time we add the model details, so... Oh, I just noticed this. I don't know when I lost those, but... Any missing shading? No, everything looks pretty good, actually. Cool. Let's apply the thing I've been talking about this whole time, a subdivision surface modifier. I'm gonna be sick. I'm about to lose a whole lot of data, and I'm gonna have to re-go over everything because... Wait, maybe? Oh no, it's because I put it before. Boom. There we go. Okay, so this is a regular subdivision surface modifier, and you might notice it looks cursed. Absolutely cursed. Just horrible. And then, this is where my special patented trick comes in. You select a sharpened edge, select similar sharpness, and you pull the hell out of the model with a bunch of creases. And suddenly, you have a super high resolution version of the same model with all of your sharped edges maintaining the original shape. And it is beautiful. Look at that before and after, dude. Clearly there's some stuff that I need to work on with it, but like not bad. Not bad. But yeah, like these right here. Which one is this? This. I'm gonna go on those inside bits and like fix them. Turn that off. Hide that. But these bits here actually, they genuinely need to be fixed. Okay, not bad. Do the same thing over here. Oh, well, that was a close one. Mark those sharps. Better. And then, you know what? This purple bit that I'm doing right here is another perfect example of how important it is to mark sharps, because the before and after on it is so dramatic. Okay, check it out. Are you ready? You're sitting there, you're like, I'm just going to import a model. I'm not going to mark any of the sharps for my Halo mod. Mark the sharps. Boom! Huge. Select, similar, by, sharpness, Shift E. There we go. Very nice. Yeah, so I do need to mark a ton of sharps down here then on the legs, because if I'm going to want to preserve any of the shapes of the leg, it is going to need to be sharpened to a pretty crazy degree. Although sharpening versus applying creases is going to be a very different game. You don't necessarily need to do one to get the other. But I am going to do sharpness, and then I can deselect the sharpness later on if it makes the model look worse. But I'm selecting all these edges, right? And I want to select that as well. And Boom. Wait. Boom. Oh, so satisfying. I love that. Do a little selection, get all our sharps. You unselected an edge just then? No, I didn't. It's perfect. Because the thing is, even if you tell me I unselected an edge, and even if I really did, I have no idea which one you're talking about, and I have no idea on how I will ever get it back. So if I just say that I didn't, my life is easier. It's like, ignorance is bliss. Oh. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. And last but not least is this side. Oh, wait, did I? Okay, I did mark that bit. I missed it on this side here. Alright, so clean all this up. I don't know what it is. With the bottom of the box part by the leg. Okay. I will check all of the leg box parts on the bottom. Select all of that. Did I not do this one? Huh. I guess I actually just didn't do this one. Okay, that looks pretty good. Didn't do the inside part on this one. There we go. Upper part there, just like that. More sharps. Boom! God, that's literally so satisfying every single time. I love it. I know it's just like a very minor thing, but dude, it's so good. What's it look like here? Ooh, okay. Oh, right, because I didn't do. Wait for it. Select you. Select similar sharpness. Watch the shape of that blob just fill out. No, not perfectly, but pretty close. The absolute bane of my existence is the fact that there's all this tech stuff underneath. I hate so much right now that there's just a bunch of tech stuff under here. It hurts my heart. Is the bottom gonna have some animated bits like the A cannon? I don't know about animated, but it does have a big shield down here, much like the one in Halo 3. Now let's look for that missing, one singular missing sharp that Joe is freaking out about. I'm looking at all the bottom of the boxes. Bottom box area, maybe it's on the inside. Nope, that one's selected, that one's good. Scarab would be cool if you reuse the shield from it. Shield from the Scarab? What shield does the Scarab have? I don't recall the Scarab ever having a shield. Oh god, they just absolutely get fucking crinkled. That's terrible. Okay, maybe I can cheat. Maybe I can cheat. What if I select all of these? Guys, I have an idea. Hear me out. I take all of these. No. Separate them. Then we'll remove that subdivision real quick. Then we shade auto smooth. Oh yeah, baby. That's it right there. We apply it. We'll clean it up a little because, you know, obviously it's not going to be perfect because it's like a big overarching thing. But for the most part, it's pretty good. Clear some of those extra unnecessary sharps. Then we'll add in a subdivision surface modifier below the edge split. Then actually I lie because we don't do that, and then we join it back in. Actually, we don't need to join them back. They can be separate. Generate subdivision surface, bring it up like that. And we select all by similar on that sharpness. Select. And we go wham. And we preserve that volume very nicely. And we don't have weird UVs or anything messed up, and it looks pretty dang good, actually. Look at that. Cheated the system. Modifiers are a beautiful thing. Now the real question is, I hide this and look down here, do I preserve the shapes here? I think I should. I think I should be preserving these shapes here. Like these rings probably be preserved, shape-wise. And this weird cube thing. I missed it again because I wasn't looking? Or because you weren't looking? Wait, is the bottom gonna be a perfect sphere now? Yeah. It was a little blobby before, a bit messed up. Okay, now those UVs are going to be cooked unless I get these supporting edges here. Probably fine. Oh, I just realized this whole upper part didn't have any sharps marked. Oh god, that looks terrible. You guys see that? Look at that. It's like literally goop melting. Like a dick. If I do that, and I mark the sharps, there we go. It's got some structure. It's held together. Beautiful. Beautiful. Pretty nice. We're good. Just do that all the way around. Add some structure and detail to all these bits here. Okay, that looks pretty good. It is missing a connection here. What does that do? I add that. That's not really it, huh? No, wait. That might be it. Not really. Ah, whatever. It doesn't need to be perfect. Big goopy leg. We don't do goopy legs here. And make these things nice and structured and supported. Make them bold and brash. So we're going from Goop City Beautiful. Art. Absolute wonder. Incredible. Oh, I missed one. I guess I could mark that as a sharp. I mean, it's supposed to be connected, though. Yeah, I'm not going to connect that. We'll leave it like that. I think that's good. Overall, actually, this model is looking pretty nice. Not perfect. There's a couple things I kind of want to fix. Should I just let chat goop you? What did you just say? Relax. Calm down. You're scaring the hose away. What do these things look like? These little support structure thingies. You know what? These I like these little support structure thingies. Just like not having any sharpness to them. I lied. Yeah, they look better. Oh wait, but what if I take these, pull it down? What does that look like? That's kind of cool. Try that on these, right? Go in here. Okay. Kind of square them off. Well, not really square them off, actually. What Halo 2 mission was this thing on? This was on Old Mombasa, which is outskirts. I guess this base part should probably have some sharps marked. It's kind of like a hinge of sorts. Do this would be kind of important. Nice. Nice. A little bit of that and that and that. Okay, with those structure sharps marked, what does it look like here? Oh, dude, look at that smoothness. Gah! Gah! Okay, but what if I bring these to zero? Wait, 0 is not none. -1. Clear sharps. Ooh. Yeah, look at that shape in there. Nobody's ever going to see that, but I know it's there. And that's what's important. Which means also, these need to be ultra undone. Nice. Not bad. Looking pretty good so far. What does it look like with textures? Do we have any weirdness going on anywhere? No, it just looks amazing. Of course it does. Of course it does. How could it not? Hey, ChatGPT tipped $10. Thank you very much for the $10 tip from real ChatGPT. Hey ChatGPT, do you remember our conversation earlier? We're having a good time. You're making scripts for me and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? ChatGPT. They said, to help YouTuber Rejected Shotgun release his mod, Huge Grass for Halo, you can follow these steps. Ah, that sounds like one of those annoying Twitter posts where it's like, you won't believe the changes you can make in your life with 10 easy steps here. I hate those. I hate those. I refuse to read it. I refuse to do better. Mediocrity is all. ChatGPT tipped another $5. Thank you for the $5 tip. They said by following these steps, you can help ensure that Rejected Shotgun's huge grass mod gets released successfully and reaches its intended audience. What were the steps? 1. Prepare the mod. 2. Documentation. 3. Platform. 4. Permission. 5. Community engagement. 6. Release. 7. Feedback and updates. That is literally to a T ChatGPT. I thought there was going to be maybe something else in there, but no. It's quite literally just ChatGPT doing ChatGPT things. Fair. Fair. What the fuck is that orange thing? What is that? Oh man, I'm gonna have to do some annoying texture stuff to make this look good, aren't I? Okay. Why does it all have to be on one texture, man? Alright, well, we're gonna get this in game. I'm putting this in game. And it'll be good. It'll be good. We'll see how it looks. The real question is, though, what color do I make it the purple? I should probably make it purple, right? I think the Phantom purple's a little overdone. Maybe we'll do, like, our own custom purple. I think that'd be kind of cool. Demon! I appreciate the 5, man. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. This ignoring my previous go. I totally didn't I? Thank you for that 5, and sorry for missing. You just sent in another 5. Appreciate that. Thank you for that. 20 minutes ago. Listen, surely I was going to read that eventually. Okay, surely I was. But thank you for that 5. I appreciate it. Totally didn't send you the song for some super creep factor. Oh my god, I have so many messages. What is going on? What was that? Whoa! Onikai, thank you for the $20 tip! You caught me off guard while I was reading DMs. Thank you very much. Really appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you. You said, so how is the gun supposed to function? Will you be making Umbra? Since you are making Halo 3 into a universal hub that has everything. I don't know what Umbra is. Umbra. As far as functioning, it's gonna be much like it is in Halo 2, where it can like rotate up and down, and also it can rotate around, and etc., etc. But other than that, textures that look really nice. I mean, I haven't done anything to the textures, to be honest with you. They're still the default textures. Okay, I think what I need to do is grab all the supporting faces here and like pull them back or something, because they are a bit messy. Whoa! I'm so confused by this, truly. I think that helped? Maybe? I'm just gonna leave it at defaults. Book it. Just look up the Umbra, it's a cool vehicle. Oh, it's a vehicle! Halo vehicle Umbra. Wait. Oh, this thing. Yeah, this actually looks fucking really cool, dude. What is this from? This thing is so cool. I'm not nearly a good enough 3D modeler. Like, maybe if I spent like a really long time, like weeks, I could make this. Like weeks and weeks. So this just feels like very Halo. This is such a cool vehicle. Was this ever modeled? No? That just feels like such a great Covenant vehicle. Covenant poop limo, yeah, actually. This is so cool, dude. What a... Oh, it just feels like Halo, man. Whoever... Dude, what is so good? What was this featured in? Halo Oblivion? 2019, huh? That's a dope-ass vehicle, man. I need to get this in-game, though. And I need to start working on textures, maps, and stuff for it. Alright, let's export a GIMS. Export our GIMS Aqua here. Let's do everything. We're just going to export all of it forever. Nice. Pretty cool. Pretty nice, pretty cool. Internal error. Alright, we have to select that. Try that again. Halo 3. Asset subdirectories. Export. Triangulate modifier has no attribute. Keep custom normals. What? Oh, you know, I bet I gotta update the Halo 3, Halo Blender Toolkit. Any updates for the Blender Toolkit? Oh yeah, there sure is. Make the Weevil? I am making the Weevil. Why did I close Blender? That was not the move. I don't know why I opened that either. Alright, preferences, add-ons, Halo. We want to remove this, uninstall. I'm going to add in a new one somehow. How? Oh. New Blender making it kind of hard. Okay. It is reinstalled, the new version. That should work with the new version of Blender. Demon, thanks for the 5. Thank you. Appreciate it. You said that reminded me of a smaller Draugr. A little bit. The design does kind of feel Draugr-y. But also this thing should be Wraith Blue. Ooh. I like that idea. That's a good idea. Message to me. Okay, where this is the mist sharp that I allegedly missed. Dog, that's not a mist sharp. That just wasn't supposed to be sharpened. I did that on purpose. See, it's like a solid piece here. This bit's not supposed to be sharp. It's one big solid piece. All fours? What? I'm looking at this again. What? I didn't deselect anything except that one in this. The head is the fourth. Oh. I'm confused, but I don't know. I probably am right or something. I don't really know. But I probably it's probably fine. All right, let's try exporting this then. Export to a JMS Halo 3 with asset subdirectories here. With the new version of the toolkit supporting Blender 4.2, we get a successful export. Very nice. Demon! Thank you very much for the tenor, man. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. You said also, I don't know if the mod tools have a sand thing, but is there a way you could paint like sand particles on top of the ends of the bridge as if the vehicles track sand onto the bridge? Yes, those are decals. I believe there's a decal painter that I can use for exactly that. It's actually used on maps like Valhalla to kind of blend together the rock textures and stuff. And yes, absolutely. That is a very, very real thing. It's very cool. I would also like to even add like sand blowing, like an effect scenery here on the bridge. That's just constantly outputting like light amounts of giant sand particles, kind of making it feel like as you cross the bridge, it's very windy. Maybe have like a wind sound region over here, like portals and stuff, where you can hear like, whoosh, you know, you're like going over the bridge. It's loud as hell. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Okay, what was I? Oh yeah, the Weevil. We're gonna put the Weevil in the game. It'll be sick. Be absolutely freaking cool, dude. Alright, but let's actually do it. So data, objects, vehicles, COV gun tower. Put all these into here. And we also need a bitmaps folder as well as an animations folder. Now, I'm not super familiar with the exact movements of the gun tower, aka the Weevil. So instead of making an absolute freaking idiot of myself and just animating, I'm gonna make a quick and dirty little animation for looking around in it. I presume this thing cannot aim down. I don't believe it can. I think it can only aim upwards. So let's see here. We go to the armature, viewport display in front. You can actually see what we're working with here. I'm going to make a little aiming animation real... What did I just do? Is that like a new 4.2 thing? How did I just do that? Where did my workspace... Don't... I hate this, dude. This is the worst part of Blender. How do I reset? How do I get back? Yeah, we'll save that, then I'll open that. No. New, general. Gotta do this the slow way, dude. File, open, gun tower, open the side settings panel, do not load UI. Save, there we go. Okay, we're back. I reset all my UI stuff. How obnoxious. Okay, anyway, get back to it. Make our first animation, which should be any, aim, still, up. This will be our aiming animation. So let's see what the bones we're working with let us do here. So this rotates it around. This rotates it up and down. So presumably up. This also rotates up and down, actually. So we have two little bone axes to work off of. That's pretty cool. I presume this is the aiming down part, and that it does... I mean, it can aim up with it, but I... Anyway, then we have this, which I presume is for, like, when it fires, it goes... like that. It's pretty cool. Alright, so we're going to use all three of these. So we're going to mark their keyframes like so. Then... we don't want this to end at 250. Let's put it at like 25 for now. Let me zoom in here. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna do this. Never mind, Onikai with the $10 tip. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. You said, honestly, the Umbro would be a cool vehicle for transportation on the COV side. It would be amazing. The trouble is, Onika, I'm just, like, not a very, like... I'm not an amazing 3D modeler. I, would say I'm a decent 3D modeler, but I don't think I'm personally good enough to make... something on that level. At least not in a timely manner. That would take me a really, really long time. If I'm being honest. It would really just take a long, long time. Random Hitman with the 8 months. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so I'm going to try making it so this thing can aim down, okay? Now, reasonably speaking, if you're going to be aiming straight forward, this thing should probably, admittedly, be angled downwards a little like that. But not like that, like that. Alright, so if you're aiming straight, it should probably be, you know, like that. 15 degrees seems to be aiming straight forward with it. Did I miss a dono? I don't think I missed a dono. No, I didn't miss any donos. But I did miss Random Hitman's 8 months. Thank you so much for 8 months of continued support. Hitman, I appreciate it very much. I know you're always around doing stuff, so thank you, thank you, thank you. Have you considered remaking the Reach Mag cannon? I would not remake it. I would definitely add it into Halo 3 at least just to see how it looks, to be honest. I think that'd be really cool. Doesn't it fire mortars though? You know, that's a fair point actually. Maybe I'll just make it... Yeah, it'll be constantly at a 15-degree angle. It'll be aiming upwards. That's fine. That's fine. Millisecond is all I needed. Saved you money, though? What? What are you talking about? Monica, I wish I could make that. I really do. Making the Umbro would be amazing. It's such a good-looking vehicle. Dude, oh, I'm checking Twitter on that post that I made. It makes me so happy to see people excited for Extinction. Okay. Make a little quick and dirty animation. Quick and dirty. If it's aiming down, I want it to be aiming down 45 degrees. Or should it be 45 degrees plus the 15? Nah, who cares? Rotate Y 45. Actually, this can aim. No, yeah, rotate Y 45. I don't know if it should be able to aim down, but I'm at least going to give it the capability to do so. So we'll do that. Then rotate Z 45. Rotate Z 45. And yeah, this is just the aiming animation, as I'm sure it's obvious by the fact that I am animating every direction it could ever aim in. The exact same thing the BFG has, the big AA cannon that I previously did a vehicle of. Right, so there we go. And one frame off there. Copy this to every frame. There we go. Okay, so that's the aiming down animation. Should it have an aiming down animation? Let's move on from that question. That's aiming straight forward. And then last but not least, aiming upwards, which ends us on frame 28. And so we go boom, boom. So I don't know what aiming up should really look like, considering it's already kind of aiming up. Is that neck part supposed to move with the turret head? I'm not sure what you mean. Now we're going to do the upwards animation, and I want to animate this bit up a little bit. I think it'd be cool when it does like a really high aim. So if it's going to aim 45 degrees upwards, that would be... We could do a split of the head moving up 15 degrees. And then this bit doing the rest of the 30 degrees. No, wait, it can't even do 30 degrees. Never mind. We'll do the opposite of that. This one will go 30 degrees. And this one will do 15 degrees. That's the highest it can go, I believe. I don't even think it can go that high. I think they just have to, like, trade off. When you're aiming up, the whole thing has to move, and when you're aiming down, just the little part has to move. E. E, 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 E. Actually, that's it. That's the whole animation. When you look down, it uses the little part, and then it goes swings up to the top part. Seems pretty good, honestly. I can't complain. That looks good. There's the animation, so let's get that in game. Export to a JMA, the Halo 3 style overlay JMO animation called Any Combat Any Aim Still Up. Export. Guys, I see you in chat, absolute shitposting. Okay, relax. You're scaring everyone. Calm down. Okay. The first things first now. That's Halo 2. We don't need that. We gotta get our command prompt open. I don't have any materials for it yet, or shaders for that matter, or bitmaps or anything. We still gotta upres the bitmaps, but I do like the idea of using like the Wraith textures. I don't know though. Hold on, let me see. It is blue, right? Like this is more blue than it is purple. It's like a blurple. Blue-purple. Like very little red in it, very little green, whole lot of blue. So yeah, it's a blue with a little bit of the others in it, especially a little bit of the red. So it's got a little bit more purple color to it overall. But it's like a I think the Wraith color is actually really good. We'll use the Wraith color for it, the Wraith shader. The only downside right now that I can see is that the metal parts are going to need a custom texture mask, so I'll have to get to that soon. What is this? This is Halo? Halo video game? Video game Halo? We're about to get a really cool gun tower from Halo 2 into the game. Halo 2 big gun tower, big cool gun tower. Tags, objects, vehicles, this is... Data, objects, vehicles. Okay, so now we'll take the COV gun tower, and we need to get bitmaps. Oh, this is gonna be annoying, but I'm only gonna do the non-dead versions of it for now, so fine. Alright, COV gun tower folder is made. We're going to go to the Wraith shaders. I'm going to grab Wraith. Probably it's called Wraith.shader. Yeah. We'll grab that, put that into our COV gun tower folder. Under shaders. And we're going to call it whatever the name of this thing is. I don't know. COV gun tower turret and COV gun tower base. There we go. Now we got both. And when I import this, minus the fact that we don't have any bitmaps, it should look pretty good. Why don't we do like the Halo 2 really crunchy bad bitmaps, and then we'll do the HD bitmaps to kind of get that satisfying before and after. I think that'd be pretty cool. Let's do that. So... grab all this, put them in there. And we'll run the bitmaps command to start off. Tool, bitmaps, objects, vehicles, COV, gun tower, bitmaps. And then we will, instead of going to the bitmaps folder, go into the render. And while we're here, we'll do physics first. Physics. Collision. Bad connections. That's Bungie for you, man. Can't do a single gosh darn thing right, I swear. And then we'll do render. That was a joke. That was a prank. Oh, I did forget the COV GUNTOWER shield, didn't I? Shield is the little energy thing at the bottom, right? What's like an energy shield thingy that would be good for that? Error, bad connections, 10 ambiguous, 0. The fact that you typed all that out is crazy. That is actually just crazy. Alright, we're gonna use the BFG as the base for this. That's how I'm gonna do things here. Model and vehicle already set up. Put it under COV GUNTOWER. I'll have to hook those up. Before I do hook these up, though, to the correct thing, I need to get some extra shaders in here. The missing shaders were the shields and then the dead. I'm not going to worry about the dead ones right now, but the shield is one that's missing here. Guys, you guys are literally making me just not read chat. The shit you're saying is so dumb. I'm not going to use the R word, but I want you to know I meant it. It's so dumb that I'm not reading chat anymore. It's drivel. It's actual drivel. It's garbage. And you should feel bad. R for really cool. Holy shit. Jackal. We're gonna use the Jackal shield. That's gonna be what we use here. Jackal shield dot shader hologram. So this is COV GUNTOWER's shield. Alright, now we'll re-import and we will hook everything up. Let's do it. Here we go. Oh, I actually do need to do a bulk import, don't I? That's alright. Bulk import everything. Close that. And we'll let it cook for a minute, but while it does, I guess I could just throw it in game. Here we can close Halo 2 real quick. And go into game. Add the actual vehicle in. This is going to be interesting to say the least. There's a lot of like tweaking and things I'm going to have to do to get this to work. I don't even think I've added the animations actually. Let's do that real quick. Model, animations, uncompressed, objects, vehicles, COV GUNTOWER. There we go. It's got the aim still up animation in there. Very good. Okay, it looks like it imported everything correctly. Then last but not least, we'll get our COV GUNTOWER animation graph that I just imported. Good. Now, first things first that we're going to tweak here, the physics model. I like it not moving around and having physics and being pushed around. I like these things being fixed in place. And as for the animation, well, it actually needs to turn. That would be useful, so we'll make a blend screen for it called aiming. Right yaw per frame is 45. How many frame counts do we have? 1, 2, 3. We have 4. The down pitch per frame is 45 and 45. 1 and 1. And then we'll attach that to the blend screen here. And then now the animation graph should be good. And then we do need a variant. Don't have a bunch of regions. It's just GUNTOWER, or what is it? Turret and base. What were the regions? GUNTOWER. That's it. It's just GUNTOWER. Region name GUNTOWER, and the permutation is standard. Probability of 1 with a state of destroyed for when it gets destroyed. Not that I've textured it or given it any love, but it does exist. And then materials, GUNTOWER. I'm not going to worry about any of that yet. But now we can spawn it in, I think. Probably won't have any textures, right? There it is. Look at it. Wow. Oh, man. Why did I use Wraith texture or Wraith materials? It's got the weird anti-air thing going on, which admittedly is kind of cool, actually. Huh. Anyway, that said, we got to get the actual proper textures on here, so let's do that. No more waiting. Why is it so pooping? Sometimes I'm like, oh, I miss when green's here. This is not one of those times. COV GUNTOWER. Refresh. COV GUNTOWER. There it is. All right, so we're going to swap out those textures. Now, they're going to be the really crappy textures at first. I said that earlier, but we have not upscaled them with the magic of AI yet, but we will. But first, we're not. I'd be asking why. It's because I honestly just want to see it in-game, period. I am tired of not seeing it with my eyeballs, and I want to see it with my eyeballs. Do we have the shield? Okay, we do have the shield bitmap, so that's good. Oh, this is not the base, this is the turret. Alright, so everything's going to be shiny like a Wraith, unfortunately, but we'll get there. We'll make a custom like texture for it. Ankle shield mask. Yeah, we'll keep it. Huzzah! Anti-air cannon with weird anti-air colors. Pretty cool. Dang. It's blurry. We didn't upscale it yet, and it's using only Wraith shiny metal right now, but pretty cool, actually. Pretty cool to start with. Not bad for a very first import with no custom materials to speak of. Now we gotta make it purple, to be sure. It's cool that it's red, but it's definitely supposed to be like Wraith purple. Also, I'm just now realizing the Wraith just like completely erases the textures underneath, which is kind of a problem. Kind of sort of a big problem. There's a lot of metal parts on here that I don't want to have to manually assign materials to, considering they probably don't have their own unique vertices. This is Halo 2 after all. Alright. Let's at least get started by giving it HD textures. Well, okay, no. No. Instead, I'm gonna undo the anti-air stuff. But we're gonna make it look like a regular Wraith here. There we go. Classic. Oh. Allegedly, that's the Wraith material. So I'm told. Yeah, we're definitely going to be modifying that. I'm not a huge fan of these colors, to be real. I do like these specular maps, though. It's damn good. Okay, are the textures when I imported them, are they really dark? No, they're perfect. Oh, sweet. I'm happy to see that. Demon, thank you for the 5, man. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Hey, Rejected, I sent you a useful website if you ever need it for anything. What did you send me? Normal map. Oh, I know this website. Yeah. I usually use Photoshop now for stuff like this, but this is a handy website. I've definitely used it before. Very, very handy. Pouring outside, but it's cooking right here. You're goddamn right. Okay, we need this to look a lot better. Right now, we can't even see the textures on here, so I'm going to try something a little crazy. Bear with me here. I'm going to do something a little wild. If I can remember. Diffuse coefficient, 0.5. What happens? Do we see the textures? Diffuse coefficient, 0. No, wait. What am I doing? Diffuse coefficient's already 1. Why is it that I can't see anything? Because the tint blend is 0.35? Because the albedo color is all the way black. That's probably exactly why. If I turn it white, what happens? Ugh, we definitely got our colors back. Not perfect, though. Far from it, actually. The colors are just so bright. That is not what it's supposed to look like at all, dude. This thing's supposed to be dark and purpley. It's just like a light, happy blue with a green tint. No. That is not it. And also the shine moved all the way onto the metal bits, which are supposed to be, get this, metal. And they're not. We have metal there, metal down here. Probably a little bit here. Let me look in Blender at this. Let's temporarily turn off the subdivision modifier here. Take a look at this. So there's a lot of metal bits. Some of it is accurate to the geometry. Some of it is not. I need to make a mask. And the mask, not only do I need to edit these shaders to just make this look better in general, because I don't really like it that much, but I need to upscale the textures, and then I need to make a mask that will ideally make it so these metal areas just don't have the colorful blue texture. I used the same method on the Halo 2 Scarab. That's the wrong Scarab. The Halo 2 Scarab, where on the top part, these orange areas, I kept a little bit of the blue reflectivity, just a touch of it on here. But you can see there's a lot of orange popping out. It's not just completely blue, because I removed a lot of that specular coloring from it. So that's what I'm going to do on this as well. But first, we're going to need to get these textures upscaled, because good God, those are some pixels. The Halo 3 shaders are doing work, but there's only so much work you can do on that blurriness. Open up Photoshop, start working on these. Should be pretty easy, actually. While operating this cannon, will you be able to change your shot to increase the projectile damage? I don't know. I don't know. I could theoretically do it like a plasma pistol where you charge it up and it gives you like a super powered one. That would be kind of cool. I was just going to make it, you have to charge it every single time. Because that's how it worked in Halo 2. We're going to do the GUNTOWER base first. We're going to do these bitmaps. So these are the bitmaps for it. And here's how I'm going to do this. We're going to make a extracted and then a upscaled folder. The first things first, I'm going to start saving them into the extracted folder. I'm going to grab the GUNTOWER base. This is what the texture looks like in Photoshop. We're going to do layer mask from transparency. Then we're going to delete it. And this is the base texture without any specular maps. And we're going to put that into the extracted folder. And this is just going to be COV GUNTOWER base as a TIFF. No, not a TIFF. We don't want it as a TIFF. We want it as a PNG. So we can upload it to the upscaling website. Then I'm going to go into here. And this is the specular mask for it. This is what tells Halo how shiny stuff is supposed to be. We're going to put this in here as a PNG, GUNTOWER base, specular. So we're just basically ripping these textures apart. All of the data hidden inside, ripping them apart, and then now I want to go to the normal map. So to upscale normal maps, it's actually, to be honest with you, a little bit of a pain in the ass, because the way you do it is you go into every channel layer, And you rip out the red channel, the green channel, and the blue channel. And they each become their own separate images, so to speak. So now, if I save this as a PNG, this is COV GUNTOWER base Z-bump blue channel. Then we have the green channel here. Base Z-bump green and red. And the reason I'm doing this is because the AI literally cannot mess up and add a bunch of colors and mess up the entire understanding. Like, if you upload a normal map to an AI and you're just like, the AI doesn't know that it's a normal map, right? The AI will look at this and then you are only supposed to have like blues and greens and a little bit of reds. The AI is not going to care about that. It's going to add a bunch of random colors. It's going to mess everything up. It's not going to understand. But if you only upload a red channel, a green channel, and a blue channel separately, the AI understands a grayscale image. So you can separate it out, upscale them, and then combine them all together, and that's the best way that you get your upscaled bump maps. And it's pretty dang handy, if I'm being honest. I'm going to max upscale just these base parts to begin with. I'm going to upload it to a little website here. I'm going to do a crazy high level upscale on it and then probably downscale it after that. Now, while those are upscaling in the background, we also need to do a second texture here, and that is the turret texture. But for the turret texture, we're going to do the exact same thing as before. Layer mask from transparency. We're going to delete that layer mask, and this is the raw texture, so GUNTOWER turret as a PNG. And we'll undo. Grab the specular mask, make it into a full-on layer, save that as a PNG. Excuse me. Turret specular. Then we're going to do the bump map as well for the turret top part, which is the same thing we did before. We grab the red channel, grab the blue channel or green channel. And then the blue channel here. Paste it in. Now we got them all saved. We'll go export the red one first as a PNG. Z-bump red. And a PNG of the green. And then the blue. And that's it, they're all extracted. Nice. Gives us the part where I can play the mod. Why are you just literally... There's already enough people being annoying about these things. Why you literally are just like, you know what? I woke up and I decided I'm going to be annoying to Rejected today. I'm literally just going to do all the things that's the most annoying to him. Hilarious. Peak humor. I'm just gonna be annoying, but it's ironic, so it's okay. Why? Rejected villain arc? Dude, how does me calling out someone being purposely annoying make me a villain? I'm literally being antagonized. Suck my dick. Standing up for himself. What a villain. Oh, what a jerk. Literally suck my whole schmeat and my schnuts, dude. I'm not you, Targaryen. I'm talking about green. Alright, here's the HD GUNTOWER texture. And you know what? That shit's clean, but what is the image size on that? We're at 2K. I don't know, dude. Do we really need 2K textures for the GUNTOWER? I feel like 1K is probably fine. I guess I could downscale it on the import, so it's probably fine. Present it. Relax. Calm down. Alright, this will be the GUNTOWER base. Well, let me see. Oh, you know what? No, I need these. I don't need this here. I need to take all the textures. Move them to my upscaled folder. And then we're going to make a folder called completed. Now we've got our upscaled textures. We'll put the base in. And we'll save this. Do a TIFF file. And because my Photoshop's weird and it doesn't recognize transparency, I'm going to make my specular mask separately. A separate file. I'm just going to do that in the shader. There's our specular mask. And then do the bump map like this. So make a new layer. Just make it all, I don't know, black or something. And then that's red, green, and blue. I'll hide them. Copy the red data into the red channel. Copy the green data, the green channel. Blue into the blue, and there we go. HD bump map. Maybe okay, possibly. Entirely plausible that there's some levels of artifacting. But hey, that's not for me to worry about. We'll save it to a TIFF file. It'll be COV GUNTOWER base Z bump. Yeah. There's the specular. And then we do this again. A little layer down there. We got our red, green, and blue. This is green. Oh, I accidentally put the green into the red channel. Whoops. And then blue. Boom! There it is. Beautiful, HD. Gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous. Looks pretty cool. But I do need to grab all these here now. Do sort by type. Grab all the TIFF files out of there. I'm gonna put these into a new folder called completed. These are all of our completed textures. It's pretty good. Took a while to really do all of that. Easy breezy, beautiful. You're damn right. And now I can get rid of the base, the turret, and the Z bumps for them. Swap them out with the new ones, plus the specular maps. We'll do tool bitmaps, objects, vehicles, COV GUNTOWER bitmaps. Giving me lots of errors. It's very scared. I also don't care. And then I get to go to both of these shaders here and add a specular mask from texture because, you know, I don't know, my Photoshop's dumb and doesn't let me do alpha transparency anymore. I'm not gonna Google it for the 1000th time and hope for the solution to just magically appear. Here is the GUNTOWER turret specular. Alright, let's see how the HD textures look in game. So this was the before, and this is the after. Ooh, crisp, clean. Why is it randomly blurry there? You guys seeing that? What's going on there? Clean! That's beautiful. That's art. Look at that, man. Oh, that's so HD now. It pops. Pops like crazy. Honestly, it's almost 2 HD for Halo 3 given the size of this thing. I should bring this down to 1K texture resolution. And, I mean, that's not even using the right texture, but, you know, it's fine, probably. Whoa! Wheelie Sealy with the $1 super chat, or $10 super chat. Sorry, the 2 fivers. First super chat ever is what I meant to say. Thank you very much for putting your first super chat ever into my live stream, to my channel. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. You said you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. RJ does the modding, not because he's a hero, but it's what the community needs him to be. Hey, listen, wait till I start uploading, okay? Well, I'll start uploading again. People are gonna be like, wowie zowie, somebody's still out here making Halo mods? No freaking way, dude. That's crazy. What the heck? Just you wait, it's gonna be wild. This is looking so... Thank you, though, for the support, by the way, really. I appreciate it. Those are real kind words. All memes and jokes aside, that was really cool. Thank you. Alright, well, now we gotta mark out all the parts that are the shell. Okay, so all these blue bits, this is where the shell is. That's where it's supposed to be. That's pretty good, I think, maybe. We'll do that. And we'll do a white and black mask. I think this is correct. White and black. That is not a black mask. We'll do black. I really think I could get that selection better. Why is that selection so bad? Select. Maybe color range isn't the right way to do it. Do I actually go in and use a proper pen tool? And, fine, I'll do it the right way. I guess I'll do things correctly and properly. Demon! Thank you for the 5. I appreciate that, thank you. So what comes first, me driving that or me playing Huge Grass 2.0? The actual factual answer is Huge Grass 2.0, because I highly doubt there'll be any chance in hell that a playtest of this happens before the next Huge Grass playtests. Ain't no way that's going to happen. Whoa. Okay, this is just a bad selection. And then another 5er. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm being annoying on purpose. Yeah, well, it's working. I mean, I don't know why I said it like that. Okay, one purple area selected. I'll do this the actually right way. It's fine. It's tedious, okay? But it's fine. Evening, Shaka. What's going on, Brian? Hope you're doing well. That orange is questionable. The orange is, it's not going to get the shiny purple treatment. I'm going to make sure that it's just like the metal. It's going to be using its original proper color here. Get a reasonably good selection on this. Very good, very good. Okay, we'll connect it to there. Connect it up to there. Alright, that probably pretty good. Nice, not bad, dude. Good selection, good selection. So if any of you guys are wondering what the hell I'm doing, I am marking out the areas. If you missed it, I'm marking out the areas where the purple shiny shell part of the material in game is supposed to be, because right now the purple shiny bits are covering everything, including this metal part, which is not what I want. But I'm gonna fix that. Make it so the purple shiny bits on the texture are only exactly where I want them. And I'm hoping this will be worth it. We'll see the results. I've done this on the Halo 2 Spectre when I ported the Halo 2 Spectre to Halo 3. And it looked pretty darn good, so I think the results will be worth it. But hey, we'll find out here in a minute. Got one more area, this little basic one down here. Well, the gun looks with Halo 3 materials. It's not bad. Honestly, I hate the colors right now, though. It's about using the Wraith colors. I'm gonna be so real, I think it's way too bright. I think this needs to be like a much darker color. Like technically it's up to me, right? Because I'm the one putting the effort to port this into Halo 3, so I get to decide what the Covenant colorful sheen is at the end of the day. But I'm gonna be real. I think the dark purpley color is gonna go hard. Close enough. Doesn't have to be perfect. Do that. What in the world did I just do? Make selection. Boom. Okay. Now, finally, I get to try this. Ugh, okay. I'm gonna export this to a mask. Guntower turret mask. I don't know if I got these backwards. I may have, admittedly. Hopefully I haven't. But we're going to go into the shader for the turret, and I'm going to change the 2-lobe Fong to 2-lobe Fong tint map. And then we choose the tint map for both. Where is the... Did I not just import this? Did I put it in the wrong folder? Oh, I put it in the upscaled folder. I didn't even... Okay. There we go. Let me wait for it. H2 had an orange tint to it. Are you serious? I gotta look at that. Alright, so we'll put the mask in for both. I don't know if it's backwards. Let's see. Nice, it was not backwards. Okay, so now it's just left with the metallicity, which means I should probably change the underlying metal tint as well. I think now it's only using this tint color here, which, let me back all these up real quick before I start doing some changes. Change that to white. Nice. That's better. Environmental roughness scale 0.5. Let's remove the Banshee detail map. Better. Environmental roughness was 0.5. What if I do like 0.9? That's very shiny. Fuse coefficient 0.5. 0.25. Interesting. Make that shine up a bit. It's like definitely metallic, but like... No, it's just not shining all that much. Alright, well let's take at least the colors of the shiny metal bits and let's just drag them way down in darkness, because they're so bright. I feel like that's an improvement. Wait, I saw the extinction geometry that got released on Nexus. Wait, what? Oh, wait, somebody was talking about that. Oh my god, wait. I didn't know they were... Okay, so... Extinction remake geometry. Whoa, holy shit. Wait, this is so cool. They were in my Discord server, and I think they messaged me, and I wanted to talk about this. Look at this, you guys. This is cool. This is really cool. This was originally made for Halo CE, but it's reimagining a remake of Extinction. Damn, this is really good stuff, dude. Yo, Demon, thanks for the 5, man. Thank you. You said, time to boot up Halo 2 and MCC to look at it in action. Yeah, actually, or maybe not even MCC, but this is Extinction, but like where, in reference to, like, I'm a little bit lost on where stuff is. It looks like a really cool map, but I feel like it looks more like the Ark from Halo 3 than anything else. We're just a little bit confused. Is it just like a complete reimagining? I wanted to retain the large space of Extinction as well as the concept of humans. This is so cool. There's a lot of bits and pieces from other Halo games I never got around to including. I had planned to revisit this feature but got around with Rejected Shotgun. That's me! Applying a skills to bring Extinction to Halo 3. I thought that was a good time to dig up so you can get these to the Halo community. There's some moddability of MCC. This is so dope. Damn. It looks really good. Like, look at that. This first picture here is so cool. scale of that's awesome. I can't completely see the vision and understand it, but it's so cool. It has so much. I just don't understand where stuff is my only thing. It's damn awesome though. This is a much better geometry than the stuff I'm working with right now. Like even when I clean my stuff up, it's not nearly going to be as cool and like clean as that. Can you load it up maybe? Maybe in a bit. I want to keep working on the gun tower for the time being. I'm just like really deep in this right now. Okay, let's look at Halo 2. At least in the materials, I want to know, what does the COV gun tower actually have as its shaders? So the turret has the following colors. Environmental tint is purple, and the specular color is orange. But it's like a reddish purple to an orange. Wait, let me see. Environmental tint... Yeah, so purple to orange, basically, is the gradient of color. Specular is orange. Glancing specular is like a dark brownish orange. More like a red, actually. And then environmental... So we don't have an environmental glancing color in Halo 3. We just do environmental color. I'm going to use regular specular tint and glancing specular here. Which has a mainly purple with a bit of an orange hue to it. So normal specular... Actually, the main color that shines on here is the purple, which is the, strangely enough, the glancing specular tint. So I'm going to make this one the saturated kind of magenta purple. And then the glancing color, which is more of a lightish orange instead of a purplish blue. Let's see how that looks. Ooh, yeah, now that feels right. That feels more like the gun tower I'm familiar with. Yeah, that's it right there. I do, in fact, fuck with it. Very, very, very nice. Okay, that makes me happy. Loud phantom ambience noises, yeah, it's fair point, fair point. I don't think this driver's seat works, does it? No. I'll have to turn that on in a second. But before I do anything else, I do need to make the textures now for the bottom, because it does not have any of the metal areas being metalified. So, fix that. Also, that's not phantom ambience, I'll have you... Dude, why is it so bright in my room? There's like a nuke going off behind me. The lighting is horrible. Okay. Yeah, let's make the next texture mask just like this one, but for the other material, which is the base. And this one should be a lot easier. Wait. Why does the turret material look so much like more dark and purple than the actual base? The base looks like lighter in color overall. It shouldn't really make a difference, but a bit weird. So first things first, we do a base coat of black. Then we make a new one, new layer, and this one's going to be for all the purple bits. I'll probably cut out the orange bits there. I don't want that to really be affected by it. All right. Looking at this though, the base. Where is that? I guess it's that. Yeah, that'll stick with it. Any part that has like the black part attached to purple will, in fact, be treated appropriately. All right. Trying to be really careful with some of these textures. I don't want to... Wait, is that purple too? Dude, I actually gotta look in Blender at this. I don't know, GUNTOWER base? Where is that? All of that, like almost everything here is supposed to be metal, I'm pretty sure. Or not metal, the opposite of metal, whatever's, you know, whatever. We'll figure it out as I go. But I think this does look purple, so I'm gonna give this a fancy coat of paint to go along with it. Scrolling, we're scrolling. Okay, I'm gonna make all of this purple, because I'm a little bit lazy. And if it looks bad for some reason, I'll go back and fix it later. Sometimes it just be like that. It just be like that. A little bit of selecting here and there. I think we're on the quiet part of the soundtrack. I'm gonna bring things up a little bit. Get some Halo 2 vibes back in here. My whole jam right there. Halo 2 soundtrack's goated. Alright, there we go. That was probably the most complicated selection. Ooh, I didn't mean to jinx it. I totally just jinxed it by saying that, didn't I? You know, I don't think so, actually. I think the rest of this should be pretty easy. A lot of curvy shapes, doing curvy shape things. Do a little bit of that, a little bit of that, and that. Okay, then I'm gonna do something crazy, you guys. I'm just absolutely crazy. Wait, okay, look, I'm reading chat. I see. Hello, hi. Magic Clean Night, relax. You're freaking everybody out. They think you're being mad weird for that. You all right? Looks pretty good. Moving on. We're almost done, dude. I know this is tedium, but like for real, it's pretty important, okay? You can't deny that this is actually relatively kind of sort of important. Okay. Save some time here, I do that. One more to go. This panel right here. After this, it's all purple, done, all good. All the purples done and good. I will no longer contemplate the sweet, sweet release of death. Okay, that should be every purple piece from this, so... Bob's your uncle. I think it's done! Wowza! Let's put this in game. Pronto stat. Alright, watch this. This shit's gonna go crazy. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a nice little look at this. And then I'm gonna go into here. I'm gonna make every value match up to this. Brown to whatever that is. And then the white with the value at 0.1. And then switch it over to a specular mask from, oh no, not that. Tulobe Fong tint map. And then I will grab the base tint map, base mask there. That should be everything. I save that. I'll switch the stream view over to the game and watch in awe as the textures approach what they're actually, in my vision, supposed to look like. Boom! Okay, the dark parts might have ended up a little too dark. Let's get diffuse coefficient up to like 0.5. 1? Yeah, there we go. That's pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. Maybe a little too purple and saturated. A little too bright. Maybe like a darker color, but that's it, dude. Visually, it's there. It is there. I wonder if I can make this metal a little shinier. Hey, Shoop the Whoop. God, that's an old ass meme. Shoop the Whoop, thank you for the $2 tip. I appreciate it. Said, I'm a firing my laser. Just like in the meme. Just like that classic meme. No way. That's actually wild to see, though, I'm gonna be honest. I have not heard anyone make a reference to that in, like, God, I genuinely don't even know how long it's been. That's wild. Oh, wait. Banshee detail delete. What does it look with the Banshee detail deleted? Boom. A little better, actually. There's no shine to it at all, though. It's like a specular. It just does not exist. Specular definitely does exist, though. Very clearly exists, in fact. Weird. I was hoping it'd be a little shinier, to be honest. I feel like no shine to it at all. Whoa! What the hell? Shoop to Whoop tip to $53, finishing off the daily tip goal. Holy hell. Thank you. Okay, that was a really good bit, actually. To just say, I'm gonna fire in my laser, and then... I'm not gonna break your guys' ears like that and go, "Bah!" For the rest of it. That's... First of all, thank you. That's super generous, but second of all, it's pretty funny. I like that, actually. That's awesome. Thank you so much for this stupidly generous $55 tips for that Shoop to Whoop. I just want to say... Dr. Octagonopus, it was fucked up the way that they stole your bit, okay? That should have never happened. Never should have happened. Shameful. Oh my god, a mini clip, dude. Oh, stop. I know that like me making Halo mods is already like basically nostalgia bait, but like I can't. Yeah, I just can't. I provide more than just nostalgia bait, okay? Here on the Rejected Shotgun channel. We're more than just my mini clip flash games. Growing up, I definitely played Super Mario Flash games way more than I played actual Super Mario. Oh, I actually missed an edge here. I missed it on a lot of areas, actually. My goodness. Turn that off. Yeah, clearly I didn't do like a perfect job. Very rare that I do anyway. Okay, so far so good. Looks good. Alright. Oh, yeah, no, that's good. Alright, yeah, I can import that now. Export to a JMS. Halo 3 with asset subdirectories. Alright, let's actually drive this thing now. I think we're at the point where, like, we're well past the point I should be driving this thing. Damon, thanks for the 5, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. The Dr. Octagonopus. Dr. Octagonopus, I'll have you know. Get it right! If you're gonna start talking about weird, nostalgic Flash animations, at least get it right. Dude, this thing's pretty cool. I do think it's too pink, though. I think it should be more purple than pink. Okay, those textures are fixed. They don't look like they're squashed into a bajillion pieces anymore. That's good. The underside looks nice, too. It looks very techy. Very nice and techy. This bit... Well, that's just a shadow, I think, right? Is that it casting a shadow on itself? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Oh, and look at that. The animation's working. Okay, I gotta drive this thing ASAP. That said, let me make it I think it should be a little more purple, right? Am I just tripping? I feel like it's too bright and pink. I don't know. Let me see what it looks like in Halo 2. I don't know. In Halo 2, it is pretty pink. Even in Anniversary, it's like... That's pink. Like, I don't know what else to say. It just is. Nah, it's got a bit more purple. Like, it's highlighted pink, but it's like a base map purple. Base map dark purple, even. Yeah, mine's too pink for sure. Let's work on that. I like this as a color, an alternative color. Boom. I just feel like it's closer. I feel like it's too bright. You know, maybe it's just because it shines the highlights too much. I kind of like that. I think that's good. Let's try driving it. I'll worry about the intricacies of all that stuff in a little bit. I want to drive it first. I think it's driver and driver enter. I haven't done anything special to it currently. Operate anti-air camera. Oh my god, the camera's so zoomed out. Oh, but it does animate. It is animating properly. Nice. Let's shoot the Halo 3. It doesn't charge up or anything yet, but it does fire. It does aim. It's so tiny. Look how tiny this thing is on the map, dude. It's puny. Animates perfectly. It actually does. I'm pretty proud of the fact that that came out as well as it did. Let's move the BFG camera to, like... I don't know, is there any default camera I can use? Maybe the dropship camera will work for it. No, dropship camera don't work. Scorpion camera? Definitely not. Okay, looks like I'm just gonna have to use the BFG's camera, but like, actually make a custom one. Alright, COV GUNTOWER. COV GUNTOWER D camera. Fine, I'll spend a minute doing the tedious work of editing a camera track. I guess. Demon! Thank you for the 10, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Much, much appreciated. It's something that sounds messed up, but is completely normal for necromancers in Baldur's Gate 3. I'm collecting bodies and shoving them into my camp chest to use later. I'm gonna be honest, that's hyper specific, but also, I mean, you're not wrong. I cannot argue with you there. That is very disturbing. I'm gonna put these bodies in a little chest. I mean, that's just Walter White, you know? You can't tell me that's not just Walter White. Okay, is this a good distance to be at when firing? This right here. Is this close enough, or should it go even closer? Jesse! Jesse, we're doing necromancy! Jesse! Jesse! I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that distance. We're gonna do a little bit of math. I don't know how well this is going to work out, but we will certainly find out. Cannot lie, I don't think this is going to work out very well. might for once have to actually make a custom camera track, which is horrifying. I don't want to do that at all. I don't even know how to make a custom camera track now that I'm thinking about it. How does one even do that? Is there a tutorial? Let's see, camera track. There is no tutorial for how to make a camera track. Unless, wait, let me consult the Halo modding gods over at, where are you? On Halo modding reclaimers. Oh great lords, who has experimented with the camera track? I'm looking, I'm zooming. Has anyone made camera tracks in Blender? So it's just 9 frames of positional data describing how the camera goes in a semicircular-ish arc. If you can extract the camera track into Blender using General's toolset and then re-import it by exporting from a JMA from Blender using the same toolset and compiling with MCC tool using the camera track command. The first frame is for when you are aiming as far down as the vehicle allows, and the last frame is when you are aiming as far up as allowed. Interesting. I've never done that before. Someone made the tanker truck from Infinite into Blender? What's the tanker truck? I was really hoping this was... Never so easy, is it? It does look damn good, though. I think we can all agree this came out pretty nicely. The Halo 2 to Halo 3 treatment has yet to fail me in looks. This shit's nice. That said, I don't want to fucking eyeball... What does it have an eye, though? It's a Grumbus. You don't have a Grumbus on your anti-air cannons? I'm confused. This looks good, but I need a camera track or else I'm going to lose my mind. Okay, I'm gonna try making one. I'm gonna try making a camera track. I have no idea if I am gonna do it right or wrong, but I know the command. Somebody says it's JMA. The first one is looking all the way down. And the last frame is as far up, and it is 9 frames of positional data. I'm gonna do it. I'm feeling crazy, okay? I'm feeling brave. I'm gonna do it. That said, I have no idea how this works, so let's see. Actually, does anyone have any more info on this? Real question is, are you adding the El Dorito emote pack into the mod? Probably. I'm not going to do any emotes myself. You know what, give me 1 second. I'm going to use the restroom super quickly, and I will be right back. Go! Get spooked, you absolute doofus. You buffoon. You trusted me? Why? I did nothing to earn that trust. You've absolutely goofed. Okay. I do feel way less antsy after having held in that pee for like the last how many hours? I don't even know. But I'm gonna look through really quickly. See if anyone has any more information about making camera tracks. Wait, Skaboodly asked about it. Okay, I think Skaboodly has saved my ass here. And inadvertently, Skaboodly asked and went into detail asking General about how to do camera track stuff. And guess what? Hello, looking as always, Shotgun. Looking good? Looking bad? I mean, I'm looking what exactly? Okay, this is allegedly how cameras work. There's a bone, a root bone. Oh wait, I think I've done this before. And I just failed at it. Okay, let's do... Hey, Wheelie Sealy, thank you very much for the $5. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Your Minecraft The Haunting series just showed up on a recommended list. Thought you'd like to know. I hate that that happens to people who subscribe for the Halo content. I honestly, at some point, I might just have to private that to keep my sanity in check. And so that people are not sitting there like, what the fuck is going on with that? Alright, I think I get it though. There needs to be a bone. It needs to be sat somewhere out here for like the medium frame. I think, what is that, frame 5 here? Yeah, frame 5 is facing forward here because that's the centermost frame. And then you just kind of animate and rotate it around the middle point. But thank you for the fiver, by the way, Wheelie. Sorry, I don't think I said. Hey, I think it looks pretty sick. Yeah, I'll take it. I made that a long time ago. It is certainly something. It's certainly something. I'm going to append the Covenant Gun Tower object here. Bing, bang, boom. And then on the camera track, I want to take a actual camera object, and I want to parent it to the armature in pose mode, to the bone, and then I want to set the camera's position What the fuck? What is that rotation? Okay, better. Also, still, what the hell's going on? Alright, I want to put the camera directly in the bone here so I can see what this thing's gonna see. By doing that, theoretically, if I scrub through the timeline... Yeah, there we go. This is what it will see. So now I can animate this around the gun tower on each frame. I'm going to do that. Pose mode. Where did the camera go? Why is it... I've never done this before, so you guys gotta bear with me here. Camera. I don't want it in millimeters. I want field of view, 70 degrees. Here's my 70 degree FOV. This is what I would be seeing if I were using this camera track authentically in Halo 3. So what I need to do is grab this bone, move it up really far. Like that. And then way the hell back. Like that. And up some more. Maybe forward a bit, actually. I think that looks pretty good. This is going to be the keyframe where it is looking all the way up. So I just need to transition this thing to looking all the way up or all the way down. Okay. I'm going to let Blender's interpolation handle most of that. And then, you know what? I think doing it all the way up and all the way down shouldn't even be that hard. What does it look like if I transition between these two keyframes? EZZ 250. EZZ 350. Okay, sure. EZZ 150. See, I'm kind of keeping the gun in frame the entire time here, which is kind of the goal. And this frame, I think I need to bring it down. GZZ minus 100. I guess. This is gonna be looking straight up. I would suppose the camera would have to be like here somehow. How would you even keep this in frame? Oh, I guess I'd have to just go really low. That would be the only way to do it, huh? Go really low and then really close to it. I've just realized I made a mistake with these keyframes. Linear, linear. Okay, let's try that again. GZZ minus 150. GZZ minus 250. Whoa, GZZ minus 50. Okay, I think... that might be a decent camera track. I hope it is anyway. I'm gonna give that a shot as like an actual camera track here. Let me save this real quick to COV GUNTOWER, COV GUNTOWER camera. Okay. And I'm gonna delete the actual gun tower. I'm gonna save GUNTOWER camera 2. Delete the literal gun tower here. You export to a JMA. COV GUNTOWER D camera. I genuinely have no idea if this is gonna work, but you know, somebody said it could work, so Is it not? Am I blind? COV, GUNTOWER. I'm blind, aren't I? COV, GUNTOWER, D, camera. Ooh. Oh, I am blind. Alright, there we go. So then I'll put this under COV, GUNTOWER. Hey, Darksteel, thanks for the $2 tip. Really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Thank you. Today you just learned there's a supervillain whose superpower is literally cocaine. It's like the only real-life superpower, drugs. Soldiers in Germany in World War II doing meth. They do cocaine and become unstoppable, basically. Their name is Snowflame, and cocaine is his god. That sounds like something out of The Boys, I'm gonna be honest. I could believe that being like, it's not Compound V, it's just cocaine. Full camera track. Camera track, objects, vehicles, COV, GUNTOWER, slash... Actually, does it just... Okay, so not JMA, so COV, GUNTOWER, D camera, dot JMA. Creating... Oh! It actually created a camera track! Did it work? Dude, it actually made a camera track? No way! It actually works! Dude, I made a custom camera track! That's is way too high though, I'm gonna be honest. It's way too high up. Oh, because the physics model is what it's based off of. It's not based on the root of the vehicle. I gotta like lower it all artificially. Dude, that's so cool though. I can make my own camera tracks now in Blender. I do have to lower it though. I can barely see anything on it. Move it down, GZ minus... Actually, let's check here. What would be the amount to move it down by? GZ minus 150? Which I can literally check in here. That's the coolest thing. Okay. Minus 1.5 would bring it down to... Minus 1 would bring it down to 7, but then it would be 6.8 because we're going to remove the 0.5. So save that. Oh, that's the wrong value. Yeah, minus 1.5 would bring this to 2.5. That's the wrong one. This is the right one though. 1.5 brings us to 6.4. That is still not enough, to be honest. Well, you can still aim nicely at this amount. Okay, let's just try 2. Solidly bringing it down by 2. Okay, I think bringing it down by 2 might be the move. You can at least see the gun tower now. Okay, we'll bring everything down by 2. Which is 200 units here. So GZ minus 200. GZ minus 200. And we'll just spam it on everything here. Dude, the fact that I can make camera tracks now is awesome. That makes me so happy, genuinely. Alright, cool. Cool. So now I export it as another JMA. And I can actually see it now. I can see the gun tower. It's in my field of view. Wait, Taco Bot. Holy shit, real Taco Bot, dude! What the? Yo! Tacos are tasty bites, salsa cheese wrapped tight, seasoned meat, quite a sight. Every bite's a food fight. Didn't say delight. These fins must like glow or something. More animations on this. It needs a firing animation for sure. That's a given, I think. It also doesn't have a funny glowing texture here, which it's supposed to have. Yo, wait. Is that just like an accident that Bungie put the seat in there, or is that like actually where the driver is supposed to be? Because like that's the marker that it has. Is the driver literally supposed to be in it? Probably just supposed to be invisible, I presume, but like still. Okay, let's give this thing a badass firing animation, though. It really needs one. I'm so happy I can make camera tracks, though, now. I know that's like a small thing, dude, but camera tracks have always sucked to edit. I thought it was inside one of the legs. Nah. That's not where it is in the Halo 2 bits and bobs and things. Alright, new animation. This is Combat Any Fire 1. So on Combat Any Fire 1, only a single keyframe remaining. Alright, so on this one, let's see, what do we have? This, we have this. So obviously I think the most critical part of the firing animation is this bit going backwards. Like that. So on firing, it should like come out kind of slowly. Or not? Oh, right, because that frame never... It never existed, because I never marked it. Okay, let's try that again. That, and then within like 5 frames, we have it go in all the way. And then by the last remaining bit of the second. Cool, but also we can do more than that. I think in Halo 2, it looks kind of awkward, but in Halo 2, it kind of like tilts back a little. I can make that take a little longer, but like... That's kind of cool for a firing animation. I think that's good. Give it a try. The Halo 3 jam, is it a jam? I think it's a JAMO actually. Combat Any Fire 1. I want that in the animations folder. See if it triggers. It might be a bit slow, to be honest. I think the kickback is honestly too slow. Well, let me see. What's the kickback on the top bit there? Well, that's fine. I think the kickback on the bit that goes with it here is just a little bit too slow. the recoil recovery is too quick, actually. It just doesn't feel very, like, smooth or impactful, if I'm being honest. Try moving some of those timings around, see if that makes any major difference. Officially licensed Dragon Ball Z Isekai manga? Are you serious? Okay, real talk. Should it kick back more? I feel like the kickback just doesn't feel very, like, impactful and cool. It just feels very, like, fake and forced. I mean, Halo 2 always kind of had that problem with this thing kicking back as well. Love your work. Fucking Jirul Hanai, god damn it, dude. I was like, wow, a nice comment. That's bullshit, man. I can't pin down what exactly it is that I don't love about this part of the animation. Called that time I got reincarnated as Yamcha. I'm not joking. What? That's wild. Why would you ever want to be reincarnated as Yamcha? That's like being. You might as well be reincarnated as Avenger. I thought about being an EMP mortar. Well, I wanted to do actual damage. But if it could EMP and do less damage, I'm not against that. You know, maybe it just needs to recover the head part faster. So it gets to the maximum, like, kickback at frame 7. So 14 would be like the halfway mark. 21 would be double the time. Let's try that. Maybe the kickback just takes way too long when I feel like it should be recovering quicker. Not shooting straight out of the barrel? Yeah, I'm going to fix that as well. I thought I wanted to keep it kind of upright when you're aiming straight, because that's kind of how it was. Oh, to be fair, this is not the actual projectile. It's supposed to be aiming upwards like that. Changed my mind. I do want it all the way back there, but when it kicks back, it needs to just kick back more. Darksteel with another $2 tip. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate that. Thank you. Hey, Lois. Remember the time I got reincarnated as Yamcha? That was crazy. Dude, if I heard that in a Family Guy episode, I would be appalled, to be honest. I would be absolutely appalled. I would feel like too many crossovers just happened. I would be disgusted. I'd be disturbed. Wait, my audio's getting glitchy? Shoot. It's my computer telling me I've been streaming for too long. Okay, that was it. The kickback just wasn't enough. Now it's honestly a bit too much, but... Is that hold on, that jackal shield, let me swap out that jackal shield for something better before I lose my mind. It's bothering me that it's just a literal jackal shield down there. I have the texture imported for it. Jackal shield mask. tags, objects, vehicles, COV gun tower, bitmaps, field. What? Sure, why not? Isn't that supposed to be like very blue though? Color medium. Sure. Color wide. Green? More of a blue. Turquoise blue. Color sharp. Very blue. Overlay tint. Very blue. Where's that green color coming from then? From the actual texture? It must be from the actual texture. Oh, there we go. Now it's a bit more blue, I think, maybe. Didn't this AA gun fire 3 shots? No, yeah, that is the reach gun. GM's right. This one is supposed to fire kind of a Wraith Mortar type projectile, like a really beefed up Wraith Mortar. Oh god, yeah, that kickback is way too far. Alright, let's try this and hope for the best. Also, I'm going to fix the aiming. Actually, no, I don't need to fix the aiming again because it's supposed to fire a volley. Although, is it a good idea to make it fire like a really hard to aim volley? I guess if it's going to track like it did in classic Extinction, it doesn't matter. That looks pretty good. I'm going to make it aim straight. I'm going to make it aim straight. The fact that it doesn't aim straight is just always going to bother me until I fix it. So screw it. I'm going to do it. RXX 15. I think 15 degrees. Yeah, 15 degrees makes it perfectly straight. That's it aiming down at 45 degrees. Which I hate to admit it means that it is now at the wrong angle because everything needs to be twisted 45 degrees. Okay, so that's when it's aiming straight forward. It needs to look like that at all times. Yeah, the AA gun doesn't sound obnoxiously loud. Wait, what? Did I miss that? Demon, thanks for the $5, man. Appreciate it. Quick, you made a hot dog. Are you using a regular bun, a whole wheat bun, or a potato bun? I don't really like whole wheat buns on hot dogs. Potato buns, I'm cool with. I'll normally stick with just a regular bun, but potato buns are pretty delicious as well. Very random ass question, but kind of a tie. Regular is like a classic. It's good. Nothing wrong with it at all. Can't really complain, to be honest. Is this up at 45 degrees? Can that even go up 45 degrees? I guess it can. Oh wait, no, that's right. I'm dumb. I'm not dumb. I'm the smartest person on the whole earth. Goes up 30 degrees, and then this one goes up this much. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's try this as the, oh wait, ending on frame 28. Demon! Thank you very much for another $5, man. I appreciate it. Been a bunch of $5s. Thank you. Then I ask because I'm eating a cheddar brat on a potato bun. Now, do you put your toppings on top of the dog or on the bun? You know, I was gonna say I put it on top of the hot dog, but I don't actually. Every single time I put it on the bun and then I put the hot dog on top, and then it like keeps it all together so the condiments don't like get everywhere. But that feels wrong now that I'm thinking about it, but that's what I do every single time. I will continue to do it. Somehow made that way worse. What? I literally made it. How high does this aim? You go to here and it's aiming straight, and then you aim 45 degrees up, which is this. $15 degrees. And then this the rest of the way at 30 degrees. That's 45 degrees. How could that not work? Is the animation graph different? Feed me, Drake. That's my cat! Peppy the cat! How is my cat in chat? You've neglected me all day? That's not true. I fed her breakfast this morning, and she's been upstairs, and I've been petting her every time I come upstairs. She's been hanging out with her cool cat friend. How is this animation so messed up? It won't even aim all the way down. It'll aim like way high up for some reason. There's something wrong with this animation. It's like not exporting the actual anim. Oh, I know why. They'll fix it if I export the JMS. Halo 3 with subdirectory. Actually, Falcon, not everything can be defined as soup, okay? Because Soup is a liquid dish, typically made by boiling meat, fish, or vegetables in a stock or water. Okay. That's relatively specific. Alright, this should fix the animation. And the gun tower will be golden. This came out really good, honestly. Like, I'm really happy with this. Genuinely, it's pretty cool. There we go. Okay, now it's imported with its thingy thing. Doing the thingy thing. Now the aiming, I doubt, will be perfect, but it should be a lot better. Oh, it's perfect. I lied. Not bad. I mean, it's not shooting the mortar projectile like it probably should be, but hey, not bad. Can I fire from here? Oh, I can, and it's a direct hit, insta-killing the mammoth. That one was just a miss, to be honest. That really goes to show how big the Pillar of Autumn is. You fire one, you get a massive explosion. You fire at the Pillar of Autumn. Little burn mark decal right there, no biggie. Fire into that cave. Can I hit the longsword? Did I actually hit it? Oh my god, I did, dude. Holy shit. The accuracy on this thing is crazy. Demon, thanks for the 5, man. Thank you very much. Let's see what its projectile looks like in 2, if there is one. I think it's just a Wraith Mortar. Like, I don't think it has a projectile. Here, let me find. There's a video of an E3 Halo, or yeah, Halo 2 E3. Here. This is the E3 Halo 2 demo. It should show up near the beginning.
Covenant wiped most of them out before they hit the ground.
Immediate.
There, that's it. It's like a super Wraith Mortar in the background. That's the thing.
It's your call, Sergeant.
We're going in. Get tactical, Marines!
Covenant ground forces own this city. We'll need to deal with them before we can kill that
Where do they show it? I know they show it like during the gameplay segment at some point.
I'm calling it. It's 1900.
Oh, here. It's literally a giant Wraith mortar. It makes a cool sound when you fire it, or at least the E3. E3 one has a really cool sound. I wonder if... Alright, I'm going to blast your guys' ears. I'm going to go hunting for this sound and see if I can find it. Sound... Game... what would this be? Device... Machine... Ambience? Device machines... Would it actually be under vehicles? Maybe it actually would be under vehicles. No, it wouldn't be. Scarab is here. Mac gun is here. What would it be called? Maybe it's under the effects and I can grab it there. Effects, objects, vehicles. What would this be under? Oh, let me turn the music back on. Objects, vehicles, no. Gear, covenant, no. Weapons, fixed, no. Wait, plasma mortar? No, I actually do not know. I guess I'll have to go into the vehicle and find it. Do it the right way. I couldn't do the shortcut. So Covenant Gun Tower. Has, I think this is the original vehicle, not the drivable multiplayer one that I made. This is the OG one. Doesn't have any attachments for like firing effects or anything anymore. That's a bit of a shame. I don't know if there's any firing effects left on it. I don't think it has those classic sounds anymore. I don't even know if they're in the game at all, actually. I think they got repurposed into the cut Wraith charging effect. Because the COV GUNTOWER mortar is my modded version, and the firing effect on it is literally just my own custom one. Scenarios, objects, wait. Scenarios, objects, Covenant military of GUNTOWER. Scenarios, objects, Covenant military. COV GUNTOWER, here we go. Turret. This is, alright, I lied, it's all here. A weapon. The firing effect of... It uses the Wraith mortar firing effect, that's so lame. It just uses sounds for other stuff. No, it's its own thing here. The sound it plays when it fires. Or when it, no, that's the firing effect. It doesn't really... Can it play a sound? I don't think it plays a sound there. Well, this is a special firing sound thing. Yo, Phoenix with the 8 months! Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. 8 months is a long ass time. Excuse me. So map name idea. The Killing Emptiness. But the name is a lie. It's not gonna be empty. I feel like I'm missing something with what you're saying there. Cover your ears, this one's gonna be loud! Incoming! Loud noise! That's the charging sound for it. And if you want to know why the Scarab's sound is so crunchy, it's because they took this sound from whatever sound bank they got it from. Wait for it, listen again. And they slowed it down so much with the Scarab that it crunched. Listen. Same sound, but just slowed down like a gazillion times. same sound. Kind of cool. Fun little fact there. Probably get that in. I do kind of like the idea of keeping this. Check Halo 3 BFG charge sound. Oh yeah, it's the same, isn't it? I think it is the same. I could just use it here. Is it really that small? I thought it was big. It is big. It's very big. It just looks small because everything on this map is enormous. This is a big-ass gun tower. This thing is huge. Okay, everything looks small on this map. If you want a good sense of scale, I'll put down a warthog. Also doesn't help that the ground texture is kind of cursed right now as well. It's not tiling like super great, so that the dirt pixels are like gigantic. But yeah, it is very large. If I place this down on a properly finished map, it would look a lot better. Alright, the sound. Yeah, the sound. Device machines. Not the scarab. What was it? Sound vehicles? It wasn't vehicles. What's BFG under? Sound, device machines. There's a special thing here. I know it. I think it's under not device machines. It's under I'm pissed off. I can't remember. See gun tower fire. Sound weapons COV gun tower. Bitch, what? Sound weapons? Well, the Covenant gun tower charge is still in the files. Here it is. They actually changed it for Halo 3. I think it's even faster. This is the Halo 2 one. And the one in Halo 3. The one in Halo 3 is like quicker charge. Speaking of which, I never actually added the charge to the Halo 3 one. I don't know if I ever should. But yeah, the Halo 3 anti-air cannon just straight up does not have the charge effect. Also, it's way bigger. Holy shit, dude. The Halo 2 one's like a baby compared to it. Good God. That's wild. Holy shit. Again, it was more heavy duty. Yeah, I would agree with that. Halo 3 cannon is just an evolution of the design, frankly. The ones on the original Extinction were scaled up and super huge. You know what? That actually makes a lot of sense. I don't remember. I always felt like they were really big, and I was worried when I imported this. I was like, damn, maybe my map is just like way bigger than Extinction and CE was, but that's not the case. That's not the case. I actually can't get over how cool it is to see the Covenant ship like this low and like seeing the orange reflecting onto the metal, because like the orange rocks are just like reflecting so much on it. Oh, it just looks so cool, man. So blurry up here. I can't wait to do the actual proper textures on this. Bridge textures look clean. I'm glad you think so. They're decent. They're okay. Definitely not my best work, but it's work. It's also not done. I have to texture the bottom side of it as well. But, you know, whatever. One day. And the sides. Who's the clipping with the CSO? Yeah, I haven't sculpted this part of the terrain yet to accommodate it. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do yet. That's why I haven't sculpted it. Because I might still move the ship. I really like the ship in this position, but also I genuinely am not sure how I want to do this. Satisfying though, I'll definitely say that. This is a very cool vehicle. I want to give it the charge. The Halo 2 charge where like all the like scarab particles come in, they go and then it fires. Pretty cool. But I think with that said, I'm going to hop off for the day. But almost 4 hours here. This is a lot of fun. I want to go work on some stuff off stream, though. I think that and getting some food and just doing other things. But thank you guys very much for the stream today. I hope you enjoyed. It's been a blast for me personally. Can't wait. Yeah, I started a bit early today. But I really appreciate it. And thank you guys for the incredible support today. We hit the daily tip goal. That's amazing. That's so cool. And I had a lot of fun. I had an absolute blast, dude. I love making vehicles like this. Dude, the Halo 2 to Halo 3 pipeline is so fun and satisfying. I absolutely love it. This is so cool, dude. I love this thing. Oh, alright, thank you guys again for being here. I really appreciate it. I'll be live again tomorrow, same time. You know where to find me. More Extinction. Maybe a huge grass playtest, actually. We'll see, though. That said, I'm out. Have a wonderful rest of your night, you guys. I'll see y'all then. Bye-bye.